let's talk a little bit more about those 6-7 days in the basement.
I'm not sure if I can.
Okay. It's okay.
Да боевые, походу, уже все.
Это наши или нет?
Я не знаю, я не вижу. За четвертый мишка на
On 23rd of the February, it's one day before the invasion, my father had this gut feeling, and me and him, we went to a pharmacy to buy needed medicines like antibiotics or antiseptics or like painkillers and stuff, because we didn't know what would happen. And I woke up, I remember I texted to Vlad that like, I had this nightmare, I'm glad nothing started, I can go and sleep like peacefully without anything happening. And then I'm waking up again at 5 a.m. and like it started.
I see several messages from Alina saying, "It has started, I'm running to the shelter, I'll text you later." And I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say.
Догорает последняя. Да, эта бомба уебала их. Техника впереди военная.
Дай, проезжай назад.
Газу, блядь. Что он, сука, стреляет?
Я родился Андреем.
Давай. Ляжки на пол!
На пол!
На пол ляжки! Тихо! Ляж на пол ляж делай! Пидорасы ебаные, сука! Окно выпало, блядь.
Дом после того, как разбомбило.
дырка.
Сегодня 25 числа.
Да, поднимись.
Ever since childhood, in this very conceptual world of what is good and what is evil, and for me there was a huge hit on like, this is the war and this is what it looks like, and we as humans, this is 21st century, and these are the neighboring country that know your faces, know your language, and that's what they're doing to you. And I couldn't wear it or understand it. It was like the realization of cruelty that I couldn't really process.
So it's another day, another alert, and this is my bathroom setup when I don't want to go in, but I don't want to go to the shelter. Sit yourself into a bathtub and hope for the best. Okay, so another day, another irresponsible decision to take in a bathroom, and now we hear really loud sounds, and I'm not really sure whether we should go to the shelter right now since we are already hearing sounds, or we should stay in the bathtub, and which option is safer. I'm really regretting staying here now. I'm recording this, so if I die you won't see this. Typical. Holy fucking shit, have you heard that?
Yeah.
My first thought is like, I need to open Twitter, TikTok, everywhere where information pops up immediately, other than news outlets, because they're slow. And it was mortifying.
I subscribed to like 20 new news Telegram channels just to see something that comes up as fast as I can, because it can be a matter of life and death.
It was an emotional roller coaster living in the basement and trying to keep in contact with Vlad also. He would give me like some news from what's going on in the other parts of country, because at that time I didn't really have any access to internet or anything to find out what's going on and what will happen further.
There were already casualties. Our part of the neighborhood is closer to Russia. It was already shelled several times, and we saw that Russians don't give a crap whether it's a military building or a civil building. I can't even imagine hearing the rockets falling right next to you.
At some point we just understood that it will not stop anytime soon and we have to do something. We decided to go to Kharkiv in Poland. I applied for visa. My visa interview was extremely long and I was very scared. But then they gave me like a small paper and it says approved. University of Missouri did a lot more than I could imagine that people can do just because they're kind. When I first came here to Colombia, a lot of people asked me how I was doing, like how my family was doing. And every single time someone asked me, I would start crying, and that was so embarrassing. Like, I guess first several months before I finally went to find a counselor or something, I was crying every time.
The first instinct is to protect the ones you love. It was very hard to justify the fact that you haven't gone to Ukraine. So you felt like a bad person, like you're a bad human being because you're not with those who suffer. And that's something that every other Ukrainian campus, I'm sure, went through. Since we're here, we can't just sit there and do nothing, and we decided to do something to help Ukraine. We share a cause, we collect donations for Ukraine, and we are doing what we can to still support our country. People brought tons of food, tons of Ukrainian food, and here I think is the heart of this event, like things that Alina made herself and she's selling.
We sold a lot of stuff, but we have some earrings and they were all handmade by me. It's 3D Printing Club at Mizzou.
Моя дочка рік назад, 20 квітня 22 року, приїхала з сином, текли з Києва від обстрілів. Вони поїхали, і чоловік, мій зять, пішов воювати. 30 березня цього року він не вернувся з бойового завдання, залишився в сірій зоні і до цих пір його не знайшли.
As an American, I can't imagine another country threatening our existence with the way Ukraine has been threatened by Russia. And I think the Ukrainian people are unbelievably brave. I would, encourage full support for whatever the Ukrainians ask for, because they need our help.
Thank you, that made me tear up.
I am extremely proud of my father. He wanted to save our country, he wanted to fight because he's a soldier, he knows that this is his responsibility.
Alina, скажи, строитель.
I just have to wait for him, wait for his messages and wait for Ukraine to win and for my dad to finally come home. Привіт, тато. Я тебе дуже сильно люблю, я тобою дуже сильно пишаюся. Я сподіваюся, що у тебе все гаразд, і я дуже сумую за тобою. One second. Я дуже сподіваюся, що у тебе все гаразд. Я дуже сподіваюся, що ми зустрінемося якомога скоріше, чи тут, чи в Україні, куди доля занесе. Дуже сумую за тобою і за мамою теж. І за Даню сумую. Але за тобою, звичайно, більше за все. Бувай.